Come on. And we're off. And we're starting with World 7. Great. I will wander whole seeds. No wait, I'm not responsible for denied seed. No matter what anyone tells you, it's not me. It looks like we only have one fortress in this World 7, and we know which will lock your brakes. So our runners are looking to get over to the island to get to that fortress. And it looks like we have a lost level here. Everyone is going through here. And Lakitu's here. So Recover has finished our first stage. Oh, Teeks! Oh, Teeks. That pit. It has claimed you. Now, the thing about these piranha stages, they're never randomized because apparently cannot be moved. And that's fine by us. Yeah. See if I can fix that. Alright, Teeks is... Oh, we had the Navy here. Is the fortress in World 7 here. And with that cloud coming out of the piranha stage, that's pretty good. That will let us skip a level we may not want to see. Namely, if we see 5-9 or Atlantis. Or possibly a very nasty 7-5 blocking the path. Is one fine day, McCrow worked their way back through the pipe maze to get back to where they were before. Relax, said the piranha. Wolfman finished off the Navy, is now going to be headed back towards the castle. As is Teeks. And we have, is this even randomized? This is World 7's airship in World 7. Also known as a Fred. And let's see if, how Ludwig is heavy. See, 3 hits. No, more than 3 hits. 4-hit Ludwig. It's one fine day. It falls off the airship and is going to have to try it once again. Wolfman is now working their way through the World 7 airship alongside everyone else. Teeks is now making it to Ludwig. And Makerba is our first runner out of World 1, or you know, World 7. He will be moving on to World 2, which is World 5. Okay, we have the normal, we have normal tanks here. This is going to end with a Hammer Bro fight and an item. So maybe it'll be something real good for our runners. As Wolfman and One Fine Day have both sent Ludwig packing. And a very, very hefty Hammer Bro at the end. But we're picking up another cloud. And it looks like Microba does not want to take a chance of having to come back down and do this fortress. Because he knows it's a lock fortress because it's blue in color. And we have, as our first fortress here, and possibly our only one in World 5, the fast airships. Air Force. I do enjoy watching Microba just dumpster that Boom Boom with the statue form. Ooh, Wolfman dying to a wrench to the face, as One Fine Day does to our friend, the Sledge Bro. Teeks is through the fast airships and is now taking on Boom Boom at the very end. And there's Bridgeport. And we have a hand stage. Now, the hand stages are interesting because every one of them will pay out the same item. So, if you see, what we're going to see up to here at the end of this is going to be the same in all of them. And I believe we have 4th here. Not that difficult a stage, it's just, what it is. Yeah, we have a coin ship. We're going to see what the item in here is, but Cobra skipped this. Is making their way through the normal tank. Another cloud. That's 3 so far. And we have our airship tonight in World 2 here, well, World 5. Oops, all clouds. This Microba has sent Roy packing in the World 3 airship. Teeks is right behind him. Unfortunately, One Fine Day is going to have to go back down to the ground and take out that fortress. And the other fortress here is World Fort 1, which cannot, by logic, cannot be the path to the end of world. Oh god, we have fire and ice, my favorite. Teeks has discovered the World 3 airship housing Roy Koopa. And One Fine Day is going to have to go back the long way in order to get back to that airship. Or take an intentional game over. Microba has found World Fort 3-2. I mean, World 3, Fort 2. Oh, Wolfing, you do not have to do this fortress. Teeks has finished off Roy Koopa and is now entering World 4. And I missed it, but we do need to build a bridge to the castle. So at least one fortress here is required, and it was that one that Microba just finished. He has his path. He just has to get through these levels to get to it. Nice clip, nice clip. This one fine day is taking on the Air Force. Ooh, and falls to his doom. With that, one fine day has forfeited from the race. This wolfman is making his way through the correct fortress in order to break the lock in front of the castle. Kurba is now in the World 6 here. Oh, I definitely did. I definitely rolled the seed. Kurba is now out of World 4. Minibass. Our friend, Minibass. I do enjoy the Simpsons quotes. We have World 2. We have a fortress sitting right there in the open. More and more clouds. Would you like more clouds? Frankly, we could just burn all of our clouds and go straight to the fortress here. This wolfman is now taking on roll to get out of World 5. Oh, Macroba! Teeks is now entering the World 6 airship to claim the wand of World 4 and catch up with Macroba in World 2. And is apparently trying to get a clip here. Frog-sided. Hammer-sided. Now, Hammer has surprisingly little use left, except for World 6 and World 3. Teeks claims the wand from World 4 and is now headed into World 2. Macroba going straight through 5-1. No stopping. No stop. And gets another hammer. That may come in handy real soon in World 3. Wherever that world is. Wolfmen making their way through World 3 Fort 2. Swimming Fort. Who wants to go for a swim? And the dead of winter. We have finally arrived at the airship, and it is the World 2 airship, another Fred. And Morton goes down in one hit. Well, not feeling it today, everyone. He's gone home for a nap. Ooh, Wolfman gets bit by the mini bats. The cobra. Bra. Mini bass strikes again. 6-1 strikes again. Okay, 6-1. This could not be a seed I rolled because there's no boss bass here. I mean, come on. There are fire nippers, though. And it looks like Macobra is not using their hammers. And excuse me. I don't think I've seen this level before. Can someone explain to me what's going on? It's very Uncanny Valley 1-6. Wolfman popping his frog suit. New surprises every day here in SME3R. Is Cheeks is exiting World 4 in order to enter... Well, that would be the desert world, wouldn't it? And we have Fort Knox. So Wolfman is entering World 6 airship as a frog. Send Wolfman your power to keep the frog through this airship. I think he may have it, folks. He may take down this Koopling. Oof the frog. And he does it! Hello, 7-9. Steaks gets through Uncanny Valley 1-6. Tonight I dine on frog soup. Oh, Teeks has run into the lava and Fort Knox here. Unfortunate. But he has the P-Wing, so not that much of a setback. We have 1-3 here. I don't think Macroba is going to take the secret exit out here for that free item, but you never know. Wolfman's swinging with the bloopers right now. And gets kicked in the face by a Paragoomba. Ooh, you hate to see it. And Macroba now just gets to check these pipes to see which one takes him to Wendy. Teeks is getting them clips. And Wendy is in the World 1 airship today. Microba trying to roast Wendy, but gets hit. But she is a 5-hitter. And up next is World 6. A vanilla World 6 with 2 fortresses to start off the world with. Yeah, gotta love it. And we have one of our World 4 fortresses here, right at the start. Ooh, running into that skeleton. Oh, stages are randomized between worlds. Fortresses can be randomized between worlds, including the number of fortresses a world has, except World 8 will always have 4 fortresses. Items are randomized. Where pipes can be, where they're placed on a world can be randomized, and where they go is randomized. At least in this flag set. Looks like Teeks is trying to get that clip through, I believe this is 7-8. Because you can just clip into the top of that pipe if you hit it at just the right angle and skip this entire section. I've seen people do it. I cannot do it. Looks like Wolfman is about to enter the World 2, well, the airship in World 2. Aha. And it looks like Microba has found a direct path to the end of World 6 here. With the World 4 airship, it appears. And just zooming on through. And Bobble one hitter. Who does your taxes? And so our last world on our journey here is World 1. And hey, we have 1-1 here. Yes, Teeks is ready to take on Wendy. Does not have the fire advantage going into this fight, but that might be a non-issue. So, and he does not take another hit here. Oh! Wendy, please. World 3 Fort 1 here. Door 6 Fort. And Microba just doesn't go for door 6. He gets the he gets the you know, the double door. Looks like Teeks has Wendy on lockdown now. And sends her packing as Microba enters World 6 Fort 1. Wolfman going through World 2 Fort. About to take on Boom Boom. Say goodbye to Boom Boom, everyone. Cobra is our reigning champion. Picking up another hammer. Unfortunately, those hammers do not have much use anymore, if any. And as we enter the world... Oh, this has to be World 5's airship, doesn't it? And we have a heavy Larry to cap off the Koopalings. And he's out of here. Swing goes through 7-9. And gets kicked in the face by a Paragoomba. That's normal around here. And Macrober will be our first runner to enter World 8. At just shy of 27 minutes. Surprisingly, boss pass free. I'm disappointed. We've had many bass, though. Oh, we have the Fortress Assault dude on Deeks' side. And Macrober has found the Valley of Bowser. I do enjoy Macrober just zipping right over the hand as he finds super tanks. Super tanks, everyone. It goes straight up to Boom Boom. More tanks. Not enough tanks. And those tanks were in their vanilla sprite. World 5, Fort 2 here. Upside down, Fort. Everything's on fire, Fortress. Oh god, the ceiling. It burns. As Teeks sends that Koopaling packing, he'll be entering into World 1 real soon. And we have another fort in its vanilla world here in Maze Fort, my favorite fortress in the game. Some people call this Treasure Fort. Those people were wrong. This fortress is great. Love the maze. Slide into lava in the maze. Teeks doing exactly what Macrober did, going down into this fortress just to see if it's the only one he needs to do, and does not get the second door, unfortunately. Nice, Macrober gets that perfect run through Maze Fort in order to get to that door without having another P-switch. This Wolfman is going to confront Wendy here in the World 1 airship. And is going to find out that she's a 5-hitter. Ooh. Getting a little dangerous here. And he bounces into a rain. That's unfortunate. Microba has finished off the path to Bowser. Fortunately, none of our runners really have any fire flowers or hammer suits, so we're going to explore the fact that Bowser skipped leg day. Come on, Wolfman, you got Wendy here. You got it. Don't die. Oh, she's a high jump, Wendy. She just zoomed on up. Fireball patterns are being very fireball patterned today. Wolfman says no thank you to Wendy and sets her on fire. Looks like Teeks has finished off the second fortress in World 1 here and has opened his way to Bowser. And get your GGs out in chat because I believe Microba is about to finish. Indeed, there he goes. Indeed, Microba has finished an official time of 31 minutes and 54 seconds. Microba will be joining us in a moment. Teeks discovered that there's 2 bridges that need to be made in order to get Bowser. As Teeks enters a 7-4, which has been freshly de-auto-scrolled. Don't worry about auto-scrollers here. We just get this brief jellyfish segment. Then, yeah, we're gone. For good. And I believe I'm joined by Microba. Hello, Microba. How was the seed?
That was pretty fun, I thought. No complaints, really. How about the door free?
I saw.
Yeah, actually the first time I ever gone for that in a race, to be honest. I just decided on a whim. I just go for it, why not? So.
Well, you were way ahead for most of the race, actually. Teeks just entered World 8 just not that long ago.
Oh, man.
And Wolfman has had a couple of hiccups.
Yeah, and I saw one fine day forfeit, too. That was unfortunate.
Well, what it was is they all both of them chose to forego doing the Blue Fortress in World 5. Which you did immediately, because I'm pretty sure you saw that one like, yeah, that's a log. I don't want to have to come back down for it.
Right, with the bracket flags, definitely. You want to play force as you come to them, but for the most part, because with hammers not making locks, you kind of don't want to take any chances, especially in board 5 if you have to traverse that level to get back to it.
Yeah, because the way back to that lock was through the tower.
For the tower level, yep. Yeah, so yeah, that's pretty much my mindset. You know, just play while it's here. You know, we don't want to have to backtrack for all that.
Looks like Teeks is going back to check to see if that second fortress in World 8 was the one they needed to build a second bridge. It was not. Okay. So the maze fort was required.
You mean the Ward 8 fortress?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I done all three on the screen there to be safe. I mean, I was debating on doing just two and going back and checking, but you know, I figured because that hand level's in the way. That was the main reason, really.
Yeah.
I didn't want to traverse through that hand level. Yeah, and good luck on coin flips more than I needed to.
But so many clouds this seed.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, I think early on I found 3 of them in total.
Yeah. You
So
did.
by the time I was in World 7, which was World 1, in this seed, I was like, okay, I went to the first fort, you know, close to the castle, and that wasn't it. So I figured, I might as well cloud back and forth at this point because I got 3 clouds and probably won't be able to use them, you know, going forward. So just did that to avoid having to play one level there.
Yeah. Apart from that, no real access to hammer or fire power-ups, though, through items.
Yeah, and so I did something a little different than I normally do. I pulled out the P-Wing, and I actually went for Bowser's Castle with that, and that proved pretty useful in that last room before Bowser there. I sort of duck flew to decrease my hitbox size, so it ended up moving for the fireballs pretty nicely.
Yeah, that fireball pattern would probably have been a lot nastier if you were on foot.
Yeah, we call it the cauldron of death now, that upper path, because you know you got those donut blocks which you can't stand on for too long, and you have it tends to have more fireballs up there too, so it's really a tricky mess to get through.
I've been enjoying seeing Teeks try to go for all these clips.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he goes for that top clip there to skip the whole section entirely.
Looks like Wolfman is in World 7, which is World 1 right now. Oh, Teeks finally got the clip. And is now just going slowly through the wall to Bowser.
It's slow, but it's safe, that's for sure.
Did not want to give up his firepower.
Yeah. So did he have that from the previous level, or did he have it in his inventory?
He might have had it in his inventory. He might have also had it from a previous level. And it looks like Teeks is about to wrap up.
I didn't find a single hammer suit or a fire flower, so yeah.
And Teeks has finished with an official time of 39 minutes and 13 seconds.
Yeah, for bracket flags, this actually wasn't too bad time-wise. I thought it'd be longer than this, to be honest.
Okay. And I believe we're joined by Teeks.
Hey there, everyone.
Hey, GG Teeks.
So yeah, that I didn't really think that was too terrible of a seed, but yeah, it seems like I ran into some trouble on the way, especially in the latter half of the run because I died at least 3 times to Wendy.
I think everyone who made it to Wendy died at least. Well, actually, not everyone. I think most people who made it to Wendy died to Wendy.
It also didn't help that she was a 5-hitter too, so there's always that slight possibility that she'll just shoot her ring as soon as you land on her head, as soon as her hitbox becomes vulnerable. So every stomp that you make is like a potential death trap.
Yeah, I went for the fire kill, but yeah, she gave me a bit of trouble too, and I ended up having to stomp her. Like,
Also, as it turned out, she was a high jump Wendy.
Oh yeah, that didn't help either.
Just zoomed into the air as you're trapped in the corner.
And I think that, as always, it looks like this seed was really generous with the clouds that it had to offer from the Hammer Bro fights, but of course I waited to the last minute, like within the last 2 or 3 worlds, to start making any use of them, and by then, World 6 ended up being a lot shorter than expected because of the generous pipe path, and then World 1 was just shortly right afterwards, so there's probably a more optimal way I could have used them, so I mean, it is what it is.
And we have Wolfman entering the final world.
yeah, same here. I was in World 1, which was World 7 this seed. I had 3 clouds still, so I just once I found out the fort close to the castle wasn't it, I just sort of clouded to the other fort and clouded back, just to use them up.
And Wolfman gets grabbed by the hand. This is, I believe this is World 7 Fort, not World 7 Fort, World 7 4, isn't it?
That's correct. Same one that I got grabbed in as well.
Man, so I was the only dodge to that one.
Normally, I would have taken a suicide if I got grabbed under any other circumstance, but because it was one of those rare opportunities that I actually got to hold on to the fire flower, I figured it would be worthwhile in the long run just to hold on to it in case it would be useful for Bowser's Castle.
Wolfman is swimming on through here.
Yeah, I can't seem to recall any of the difficult levels in this seed, like 7.5 or 6.6 or 7.2 even.
I was entirely expecting to hold on to the clouds for something like 5.9 or 7.5 or 6.6.
Yeah, I didn't see neither one of the auto scrollers neither. So
there's always the possibility that we encountered them along the way, but we chose the right path when there was a fork in the road, like in World 6.
Yeah, that is true.
So have you mentioned the tournament, Para?
Oh, we might as well while we have this time. Correct me if I'm wrong, but don't we do have something coming up on the 11th of January, don't we?
We do, yes.
We have we're gonna be hosting a series of tournament through through the. Is it okay if we We're going to be hosting a tournament on the January 11th that is going to be over the course of one day. 16 runners enter. Only one leaves the victor. And we're going to be using flags we're going to be using these flags and the group flags too during that day. If you want more information, you can join the SMB3R Discord. And this is in addition to our big main tournament of the year coming up starting in January.
Exactly. So 11th is a one-shot tournament, so it's 1 day long, but yeah, it's basically done and over with. You start with 16, and only one comes out the champion. So, or if you want something, our main tournament alternatively starts in late January and runs through at least April or so. And yeah, that's gonna be our big one there, hosted by Speed Gaming. And so far we got like 35 players last I checked.
Mm-hmm.
We're up to 37 now, actually. So yeah, definitely all are welcome to attend there. No minimum skill level required. All skill levels are welcome. And we're just gonna have some fun. It starts off at group stages, and then we'll go from there to brackets. So should be an exciting one this year.
So if you're interested in joining either of those, please drop into our Discord and come say hello to us. As Wolfman has finished the bridge to Bowser and is headed on his way to that final fight.
I believe with the swag clip too.
Loses his Fire Flower, but he does have a hammer suit in backup.
Oh, nice.
Does not get the clip, but, no harm, no foul. I'm not sure how much time that clip even saves.
Lily's gonna try the hammer suit this time.
The elevated clip saves about 1 second, so even if he doesn't get it, it's not the end of the world.
Ooh.
Ooh, that was close.
Looks like Wolfman is headed for the upper path. I believe prior to this patch, the upper path was the favored route of, literally everyone.
Tell if he intended to go into the door or not. It's very easy just to hit up as you're making a turn back to retry some of those wall clips.
Whew! Yeah, as I mentioned in Macrobo, this fire pattern is not very kind.
Yeah, he won't turn invisible there, man.
Alright, Wolfman demonstrating that, again, Bowser has no hitbox down here. That you can just sit in his sprite while he's trying to hit you. And down goes Bowser. As Wolfman finishes off the seed, and thus the race. With an official time of 49 minutes and 52 seconds. It looks like Wolfman will be joining us for one final interview, and then we'll be ready to head on out. And we're joined by Wolfman. GG,
I
Wolfman.
apologize for that horrid performance. I don't know what fully happened there, but combination of surprisingly tricky start with the first few worlds and stupid deaths that put me on tilt for the next 20 minutes meant, yeah, what you saw.
But you still pulled through.
Somehow. I mean, this is how tough the tournament flag set can be in case you just dive straight in, and which in this case I practically did. This isn't like the other weeklies where you have access to hammers that can break locks. Nope. You have to go the long way around, and if you forget a fort, you have to double back, take it out, and then get your items elsewhere, like toad houses, or go without. I'm guessing that's what Macobra did.
Yeah, I generally avoid the toad houses. I never found a hammer suit or a fire flower though, so I had to beat Bowser old-fashioned way.
Toad House had hammer suit. That was where most of my decent items came in, and for some reason, Anchor was fire flower. I learned that through Ice Hammer Bro.
Oh, interesting.
But otherwise, I mean, again, sorry that I just had a bad first 20 minutes. Hopefully I'll get the rest out of me later. I mean, for frame of reference, I am now recently did any percent runs of this game, and I think I'm at like 1240 something. I feel ashamed of this time.
Well, any final thoughts on the seed from any of you?
Again, sorry I had an off night. It just tried to push through. Hope I at least gave you some entertainment regardless.
Yeah, important thing is you finished, and still a respectable time, all things considered.
There's nothing to actually be ashamed of, generally speaking. I mean, when it comes, like was mentioned before, this is the first flag set that we've done in a weekly where we're actually using brackets, so we can't really break locks on the overworld map. So, admittedly, it was a bit of an odd thing to adjust to after being accustomed to the alternative for the past couple of months.
Yeah. Folks, join the upcoming SMB3 Randomizer tournament. Show that you can do much better than me. Please.
And some of you can join both of them.
Oh, there's a second one I'm forgetting?
Oh yes, we're doing a one-shot tournament on the 11th of January. Currently, it's open to people who are mostly new to the randomizer, and but we'll be doing more consistent events like those throughout the year.
Okay, so I had the main tournament on the brain. For semi-obvious reasons, I will be unable to attend or help participate with the one on the 11th, but good luck to anyone who enters either tournament. Please show that you can best me easily.
Alright.
Yeah, but as always, thank you to Speed Gaming for hosting. Thank you to our restreamer. And thank you for commentary, Paranoia. And yep, good race. Can't complain about the seed at all. You did good rolling it.
Alright.
GG's to everyone. It's been a lot of fun.
Alright. Well, Everyone who joined us, thank you for joining us. You have a wonderful night, and again, be sure if you want to join either of these upcoming tournaments that you come take a look at us in our Discord. The link is still right there. And with that, I'm going to say, to y'all good night.
Keep on grooving, all.
Have a good night, everybody.
Good night.